It's Ladarla. Um, I am coming to you for my week 4 post-op. I can't believe it's already been a month. But it's my 4 week. Today I am 314 pounds. I started out, my highest weight was 386. Um, Day out of surgery, when I came home from the hospital, I was 348. Week 1 post-op, I was 340. Week 2, I was 321. Last week, I was 316. So that is a total of 2 pounds lost this week. It's not as big as my other weeks, but hey, I will take 2 pounds. 2 pounds is 2 pounds. 2 pounds less than what I was before. So I have been talking to the doctor's office because of the fact that I'm having a hard time holding anything down. I'm having a hard time with things getting stuck. I'm just don't feel right. I'm not feeling like eating at all. I don't know if it's the fear of throwing up or there's no hunger there. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I realize all I've had is that one protein shake. And that's it. That's all I've had today. So I went in and I made some turkey meatballs. They're real mushy. And they didn't get stuck, thank goodness. Last night it did, but today, it's been sitting in pasta sauce. So it's moist, it's mushy. So with that, and I took, very tiny bites. And the meatball itself is about, sorry, let me put my tea down, about that big around. And so, that itself is between 2 and 4 ounces for the meatball. And so it took me forever to eat it, and I just really teeny tiny bites, and just chewed and chewed and chewed and chewed, and it went down okay. We'll see if it sits, because I just got finished with it, so hopefully I don't get sick from it. But I had that. I'm also, well, actually I got finished about half an hour ago, about 3 o'clock. I drink a lot of hot tea, chamomile tea, because it seems to soothe my stomach. The hot, plus I put these there. You don't have to refrigerate them. They're in the little cartons. They're creamers. I put 2 of those in, and then 2 packages of Splenda. And I sip on that, and I have like 2 or 3 glasses. They're 8-ounce glasses. And I have those during the day because the hot on my stomach really seems to work. And so I do a lot of hot teas. And plus I love hot tea. And I like it the English way with the creamer in it. It's okay without, but I prefer the creamer. I get the decaf, the chamomile decaf. I also like the Sleepy Time decaf. It's kind of like a spearmint, and that is really soothing also. And I have that sometimes right before bedtime. But for those of you that are pre-oppers, I recommend hot tea, especially right after, like first thing in the morning, because of the fact that, especially gastric bypass, where you have the swelling, a lot of swelling in there, and it's hard to get food down. But for some reason, if you drink some hot tea, within a couple hours, it kind of opens it up, and it's a little easier to get stuff down. And so I do a lot of hot teas. I I also made like a little bit of stir-fried vegetables, not fried, but sautéed vegetables, um, some zucchini and green beans last night, and so with my meatball, I had basically one green bean and one piece of the zucchini, just so I can get a little vegetables, because I don't know about any of you, but I was taught all my life to eat your vegetables. You have to eat your vegetables. You need those vitamins. And I know we take a lot of vitamins and stuff, but you get a lot more out of food than you do out of pills and stuff, natural, and your body absorbs it better. So I always like to, if I do eat some meat, I like to have a little bit of vegetable with it. Or like with my meatballs, what I will do is like I'll put vegetables in the meatball. I'll put them in the food processor, raw vegetables, and puree them, and then I'll mix it in with my meat, and that way you get vegetables in your meat. And like my meatloaves, when I make a meatloaf, I do the same thing. I'll put carrots, I'll put celery, you can put bell peppers, and for those of you that don't like the texture of onions and bell peppers and stuff like that, if you put it in the food processor and puree it, because my niece who lives with us does not like that kind of stuff, and if I do that, she doesn't even know it. You can even do spinach and puree it and put it in. I mean, they don't really know it. They can't taste it because you mix it in with the other flavors and the other seasonings, and they really don't know. So that's one way. Those of you with young kids that don't like vegetables, that's one way to get their vegetables in them, because a lot of them like things like meatloaf and like the meats and stuff like that. Really easy way to get vegetables into them. And for us, since we have to have the protein, it's a good way to get your meat and vegetables all combined. Or if you want to put a little bit of V8 juice, the regular, not the sweetened. I wouldn't put sweetened in like meatloaf or something like that. But with the tomato sauce, put a little bit of V8 in it. You can try it. I've never tried it before, but that is a good way to get some vegetables in. I haven't done real good today because, to be honest, I will, get to doing things and I'm not hungry. And so I forget to eat. And I know that was my problem before, and I don't want to fall back into that. But I do that a lot, is I forget to eat. And I know I need to get 3 meals in a day. And I make sure I do it. Problem is, because I forget to eat, sometimes my last meal is late. Really late at night. Because I'll just forget about it. My 4-week post-op. So total that I have lost since my highest weight is, sorry, I didn't have these numbers. I've lost a total of 72 pounds since my highest weight. I did have some non-scale victories that just blew my mind. And for those guys that don't want to listen to this, turn it off right now. Because I am normally a 50 F cup on a bra. And the other day I put one on, not realizing I grabbed the smaller one, and I grabbed a 40, it was a 44 double D, and I put it on, guys. It fit. Um, it was it was a little snug. I realized it once I put it on. It was a little snug, but 44 went around. I was, oh my god, I can get into a 44. I mean, that is amazing. I was just so happy. I thank God every day that, I mean, he is just working with me and helping me get this weight off. And I just thank him so much for helping me with my journey. And I know we don't praise him enough, but he has really, all of us, I mean, just has stepped in and just really helped us all. And I'm so happy that I'm just watching it. And I also, see, I can't really see it that I'm losing weight. But I had done the body shot, but I did another one. And at the end of this video, I may put that in so you can see it. See, in May, I did a body shot, my first body shot for you guys. I put on the exact same clothes that I had on in May. I put that on, and then I put on, and then I got in front of the camera, the exact same position I was in before, and the difference is in just 6 months, from May until 5 months, from May to November. No, that's about, it's almost 6 months, because it was the 25th of May or something like that. And since today is only the 7th of November, I mean, 5 months in 1 week, we'll put it. And I saw that. Where you can really see it is on the side view. I mean, I've gone from I saw myself shrink. I watched myself shrink from one picture to the next, and oh, wow. I recommend doing that every 3 months for those of you that are doing do a body shot before your surgery, and then do one like 3 months after your surgery. Well, a month after. You can even do it each month. And if you have like a movie maker or something, take still frames of the shots and watch yourself shrink. It is just amazing to watch it. It lifts your spirits. It makes you giddy. But I better let you go, because it looks like I'm already over 15 minutes. I'm going to have to cut some of this out because it's a little long. But thank you all that have been watching me, all my subscribers, and thank you to all the new subscribers. I wish you all luck on your journeys, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. And talk to you all later. Bye.